Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are at the Bridgeton, Missouri Goodwill Outlet or Goodwill bins. This, you've seen my husband's camera. This is my camera, so this is on me. I'm jerky here because I'm walking very fast to get the cart. And this kind of shows you what the carts are like. Again, I said I really love these carts. There's handles on all four sides. You have the front handle, of course. You have back and side handles, so you can pull them really easy. They are super light. I don't know if I have anybody listening that may have a disability of some sort, but I find them incredibly easy to push. They are very light for me to push. I don't have to put a lot of effort in my shoulders to push them, which is really nice. There is that big thing I lifted up was part of a stair stepper. Those are expensive, and there's another piece of it, but they're also very heavy. And like I said, they don't price things differently. That is a guest book for a wedding. I will pick those up because that is going to be priced as a book, not as an item. I did also get that because I love bags and I'm kind of a sucker for bags. Also, you can notice in this, I have my thumb taped up. I hyperextended my knuckle on my thumb, so it was a little floppy, and I have some KT tape on it. I also don't wear gloves. In my husband's videos, he had gloves on. I did not. This is a leather case. I do look it up. I don't remember if I got it or not. Honestly, this was in May, and I'm recording this in November, so that kind of tells you how much I have my life together. This is a dehumidifier. Again, if you were buying this for your own personal use, that'd be fine, but I want to say that was around 30 pounds. I'm not sure I want to pay $60 for it when I could buy something brand new. Also, in the very last video of my husband, you saw him touch the the silverware. That's what it's called. It's early in the morning, guys. I'm sorry. You saw him touch the silverware case. I like picking up Pokemon cards. I pick up a couple other cards too. Again, they really weigh nothing. This was $1 something per pound. I probably should have looked that up. That was a vintage game. I did not. So those of you screaming at me that I should have got it, I'm so sorry. Honestly, you go so fast through this stuff. And like I've said in my other videos, this Goodwill Outlet is open in the morning 10 to 1 and then in the afternoon 3 to 6. They do absolutely no rotations while they're open, but they do rotate in between. I like this pattern because I have severe FOMO. And when they do the rotating every hour, I don't let myself eat. I don't get myself a break. I don't go to the bathroom probably as much as I need to go. I'm really hard on myself on the ones that rotate every hour. Do I get to see more things? Probably yes. Is it more spread out so people are less? I will say because this is only open twice a day, the push at the beginning is pretty hard. So there's a lot of people at the beginning. People are waiting outside to get in because that's it. The only rotation is that. But people also leave very quickly. I'm really upset with myself that I didn't get those. I love peanuts and I should have got the Christmas lights, but again, it was in May and I wasn't thinking. This is also a donation center. I know people are like that because some of this stuff never went to a Goodwill. It went straight to the donation center. That box was empty. That robot is worth something if you can find it. This is Christmas cards. Again, it was too heavy. I wish all paper was priced as books are priced. Books are priced, I want to say 10 cents per pound. If all paper was priced like that, I'd probably get it. I love homemade costumes. They're great. That was a Toad from Mario hat. Or one of the flowers that eat people. I don't know which one it is. The WWE ring too. Not what I'm picking up. This is a sign if you have a Ring doorbell. But they're WWE. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing at the screen. Those can be worth something. That one was broken, so I wasn't going to pick it up. But they can be worth something. A bunch of binders if you need school supplies. I picked this Furby up. I don't remember if I bought it or not. This is not an original Furby. This is when Furbies came back. I was the original Furby generation. I don't remember if I picked that up or not. It has pins in it? Nope, apparently I didn't pick it up. I probably should have. Anything that's like Americana kitsch like that, I probably should have picked it up. The robot vacuum, again, if you're buying for personal use, maybe. Those things are incredibly expensive. There was no dock and no cord for it. I also should have picked that up. It was a name brand. I didn't realize it was a name brand until I started looking for hiking backpacks for ourselves, and that was a name brand. That is a Vintage Battleship. Again, probably should have got it, or at least opened it up and seen if it had all the parts. Maybe not necessarily buy the box, but be that person that takes the pegs. This is a photo album of some sorts. But that had a Goodwill sticker on, so that had been to Goodwill. But this is a donation center along with an outlet. I love cast iron. I would never buy cast iron at the bins. Again, it would just be way too expensive. You might as well buy brand new. I keep looking at tags on the plushies, loveys. I should have looked up that unicorn lovey that was down. Oh, I touched something. Ew. That was ew. Drop cloths. We're actually doing a lot of projects where that drop cloth would have come in handy, but didn't know that. I don't know what these things are that I'm touching. I don't know a lot of... My kids are the wrong ages for a lot of this stuff. Like, Pokemon was weirdly in between all of my children, and like some of these, I know that's Ryan's world because my youngest got into it, but I don't know a lot of the action figures or little kid toy like shows. By the time those shows came out, we were already not having cable TV. That's a Sam's Club insulated bag. I bought that for my own personal use. I love those. Those are great. We shop at Aldi. I don't know if you have an Aldi in your area, but you have to bring your own bags, and so I always love that. A lot of Christmas stuff this time around. Again, this is in May, so you will see things off season. Christmas will be in the summer. Summer will be in the winter. I didn't see a lot of coats and stuff. Oh, wow, there was a saw. I didn't realize that. I was just like complimenting this and be like, oh, they don't have broken glass or things that can stab you. Oh, wait, there's a saw. So I guess I was wrong about that. An air mattress. They do have outlets there that you can plug stuff in and test it. I don't know if I'd want to waste time testing an air mattress, waiting for it to like inflate. Plus they are, again, very heavy. I wouldn't buy like a mattress there. I am just terrified of bed bugs. I'm also terrified of cockroach eggs. Like, you don't know you have them on there, and then you get home and then you have cockroaches, and that's fun. My 14-year-old did come to this trip with us, so it's my husband, myself, and my 14-year-old. We gave him his own car, let him go. I know people have asked about taking children to the bins. I would not take my younger two to the bins, but he is bigger than I am and can fend for himself. So I'm okay with that. I would not take my 7-year-old to the bins. I would not take my 11-year-old to the bins because she is small for her age, and honestly, I get pushed around. But I get pushed around a lot less here than I do at the Indianapolis bins. And we honestly haven't been to the Indianapolis bins for over a year. It was just an unpleasant experience. I found a lot of good stuff, but it was very high emotional, like a lot of things going on. It was very competitive. It was not terribly clean. There was one really clean one, and then all the rest were not terribly clean. I think we got that too because it's unopened. Lots of stuffed animals. Again, be wary of stuffed animals that you can't wash. I want to wash all of the stuffed animals. I thought that was really cool. I didn't end up getting it, but I thought it was really cool. It was heavy though. I did get that, and that's for myself. I use that when traveling, so that's very nice. I like that. This trip, we did not buy a lot of stuff to resell. We bought a lot of stuff for our own personal use. We knew we were only going to be there in the morning, especially since we had my son. We did not go there with the intentions of going to the bids. We went there because we had to be there for a band competition, and we just happened to be like, hey, we're in the area. We might as well stop at the bins. I will say we were recently in the area at a concert, and we did not stop because we were trying to be better about our death pile. And our basement looks crazy. In a previous video, I said we were going to have a rummage sale. Well, we did not have a rummage sale. it ended up raining that entire weekend, and now it's November. So we need to find a way to get rid of all the stuff that we set aside for a rummage sale, because I am not keeping it to spring. At some point we have to ask ourselves, is it worth keeping, or is it worth having that space? And at this point it's worth having that space, so we will be getting rid of a lot of stuff donation wise, and we're not just going to throw it away, but donating. But that takes us a long time. I don't know about your area, but a lot of places in our area do not take donations consistently. They will go through your donations. Like right now they aren't taking any in our area. Most of the places are not taking any like winter stuff, because they're full with winter stuff, and a lot of places honestly are not taking any donations period at the moment, and they can go up to months without taking donations. So yes, we'll try to donate, but no, I'm not going to hold on to it forever and, you know, lose my space and my sanity for that. I will list in Facebook Marketplace. I will list in Facebook groups like free, or, you know, please come get this. We have a queen size bed that is very nice and hardly been used that I want gone, because we want to turn that corner into something else. Preferably a gaming corner, and like switch around our whole basement and make it more usable for our children as they get older and don't want to be around each other as much. And that would be very, very helpful for us. A lot of these things, I don't know what they are. That is a dog chain, like collar that pokes into dogs. I'm not a fan of that. I would not pick that up. I would not resell that. I don't like the idea of hurting an animal, and I am not a dog person. I'm a cat person, because cats don't have to be walked outside in 30 degrees. Granted, I have to clean up their poop out of a box, but I don't have to go outside and do that. This is graph paper? No, this is ledger paper. Again, though, that would be charged as a book, which is weird. So if it's bound, it's a book. If it's not bound, then it's per pound like normal. This is very random. None of these bins was I the first one to get to. Other people had already been through these way before I got there. I was not running. I was not pushing. I should have taken the thing out of the pressure cooker, that insert, in like the metal insert. There was the top to it. Again, if they're doing themselves a disservice. If they did electronics priced differently, people would be snapping up the pressure cookers, snapping up the computers, all of that stuff. I probably should have looked at those buckets and seen what they were, if they were actually collectible or not, because they did look semi-vintagey, but I did not, alas. I did get some vintage wrapping paper. I don't know if it was this time or the time before, that was still in the package, and still had I picked that up. Again, I don't remember. This was in May, and this tells you how bad my death pile is. I don't remember what I picked up. I will pick up like bits and pieces of appliances, which I know could be frowned upon, could be looked bad upon, because I'm running it for someone that may want to buy the entire appliance. I also should have picked up the soccer ball. They don't weigh a lot, and we go through a lot of soccer balls in our house. We are a soccer family. I always wonder about the TVs and monitors too. Like, are they just torn up? Are the screens messed up because of that? I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna say it's a light kit, maybe? I didn't even look at it. I was like, meh, it's too heavy. And we had limited room because we did have my child and his instruments and everything in the car, so we were being very peculiar and picky with what we were putting in the cart. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and have a productive day.